lot of work in a very short period of time, and I'm just so grateful that so many of you came out, so many people have done so many great things. I was especially touched by you guys. You know, we hadn't tried to do anything with the majorettes, and I walked by and there you are with the batons. Thank you. Let's start at the beginning. Pete Marabias, where are you? I know you're here. Is he hiding? Maybe he had to go, but Pete Marabias was the first one. Pete is a graduate from Riverside High School, class of '79. He is now a teacher at Riverside Middle School. His mother was a longtime fellow, a longtime member of the Board of Education. And Pete, in going through his mom's memorabilia stuff, finally recognized that we're 50 years old. We opened our doors in 1960. So he kind of got the ball rolling, yeah? He got the ball rolling, handed it over to some people who have done a tremendous job at keeping things going. Our initial steering committee, which I would like to recognize for all the work they did. Number one, Judy Bates Culture. Joe Masachek Gephardt, Commissioner Gephardt, helped us out getting so many of the permits and permissions that we needed to really get things going. Judy Porter-Latier. Jerry, what did I say? Judy doesn't mind. Jerry. And we could not have done it if we did not have multiple dozens of people, almost in the hundreds, helping us do that. We had event coordinators. Kathy Gabriel helped put together the pep band and helped me put together the Dave Kelly, Gary Freeman, Mark Roberts, and Bruce Cortate helped do the golf tournament yesterday, which was a big success. There's Dave, right there. Patrick Horvath has pulled together the event for this evening, and all the general volunteers that have helped us through the registration process, all the class contacts who have helped to try to contact so many of you. We could not have done it with all of those people, honestly and truly. We did want to have some special recognitions. We were able to get and have attend today 2 graduates from the very first class at Riverside High School. Still here. Donna LaChance, are you here? She's right there? Where is she?
Come forward.
Donna, step up a little so everybody can see you.
She is standing.
Oh yeah. Donna, 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 Donna. She's hiding good, huh? We also had Rosemary Lilienthal. Yep. Rosemary, are you still here?
Just regressed. I know. Very good.
She's hiding behind Donna. Wanted to thank all of you for coming. We also want to give special recognition to our teachers and educators and mentors and administrators who are here, and Judy's going to cover that.
Some of the people that were here today, and someone still is, we have Sue Ray Kay back, and she taught English and French to the early years of Riverside High School. Stand up, Sue. We still love you. And Irv Feldman taught you music when you were in and some of the others that were here today and had to leave, if you saw Mary Beer, she taught history and social studies. She was here today.
I would like to see Mary.
Thanks to Mr. Russ Paversky that came back to lead his band. And Rich Steinhelper, who was drafted. He drafted Rich to lead the singer. Doug Rowe was back. I don't know if you
saw him.
but he was back. How many of you did get to see Doug? Okay, he's going to be at the party tonight, and I guess Mr. Fendero promised to be at the party. Somebody told me his name was Boo Boo. I don't know if you guys know.
What about Mr. Davis?
Pam Craig, who is the librarian here in Riverside's younger days. Gladys Klein, who was the social worker here. Susan Hill was special ed here. Eileen Ryan came back. Were you able to?
Yeah, she's here. And if you were a girl that had a short skirt on, you remember what she used to do?
11th grade.
Nancy used to
She would make me turn around.
back in the early years. She substituted in my class, and she taught for a number of years after me. And then Bernie, of course, was here all the years of Riverside, and then went on to Crestwood. So she came in Bernie's place in memory of Bernie. And some of your elementary teachers came back. Me? And I also taught Riverside High School from 1980 to 1985, so I'm here with two hats. And John Coleman came back. He was a Parkway teacher. If you had John clap now, and I'll tell him, he was here today to see you. He had Barney Judge, and he had something that Barney did for him in the 6th grade with him. He had his yearbook with him. If he found any of his former 7th graders, he was here to find you all. I hope you did find him. Anyway, that's how many showed up today. Bill Nover promised to be here and didn't, and Ron Ross and he probably are going to be at that party tonight. So. John Lang, who did all the t-shirts for you, the signs outside, helped me paint the memorabilia room. He is going to be there tonight too. He's coming to the party at the golf course. Okay, Luana, microphone's yours.
Speaking,
Miss Kamen! Is Miss Kamen here?
Speaking about Mr. Lang, when he designed the t-shirts for us, we had two designs. We voted on one with our volunteer meeting, and the second one that we really liked, he has agreed to give to us to auction off. This is the picture. We'll be auctioning off shortly at the silent auction table, so if you're interested, bring your open checkbook and come. Oh, that's right, we're taking cash. Bring your wallet. Rocky Pisto, where are you?
Yes, he's quite the artist.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Rocky, for those of you that are on Facebook and have been looking at the webpage, has been working on a special painting to commemorate this event. Parts of that you may have seen already in some of the posters that we've been sending out to gain awareness.
Pretty cool.
And we are going to unveil the painting at this time. Drum roll, please. professional quality prints that Rocky can make available to you. Please see him if you are interested in one of those.
Just to give you
Absolutely.
a little history of this thing.
Wait a second, Rocky, hold on.
Turn it straight up.
Somebody else hold it.
Should I get in front of it?
Yes.
Hello. You know, I somehow I ran into Pete Nervius. I don't know how I did that, but never knew him before. And he said, "Can you kind of crank out a little flyer for us so we can start promoting this event?" I said, "Okay." So I started pulling images out of the yearbooks from '69 and '70, which was very special for me. And I said, you know, I've always wanted to give back to the experience that I had here. Because some of the things that I learned here back in 7th grade, I remember Mr. Smith that was here for one year, and then there was a strike or something, and he was gone. But I did a little drawing of a tuba, one little watercolor. He said, you know, if you work on it just a little more, I might buy it from you. That's all it took. And that was all I needed, and I've been doing it really ever since. But I got serious about this about 5 years ago when a good friend of mine from Riverside, we went to college together, we're in a fraternity together, best man at my wedding, best man at his, passed away from lymphoma cancer about 5 years ago. Dan Bedrisky, Julie, are you here? Julie's in here somewhere, his sister. And while he was going through chemo, I did a painting of a trip that him and I went through. He took me on vacations with him a lot of times, and we were in the Grand Canyon. So he's going through chemo, and I painted this painting. He didn't see it, but I gave it to his daughter for a wedding present. And I said, from that day on, you know, if this is a passion of mine, I'm going to do it. I don't care what it takes. And it's been a good, cheaper than therapy is my common phrase. So I always wanted to get back to the school. That was another side project. So I started this thing around Christmas time. And I started pulling out images that made a difference for me, Mr. Mead. He pushed us, he encouraged us to get out of your comfort zone. And for me, that was, I can't shut up anymore. Some of the teachers out here basically came from, you know, either mine or, you know, on some of these Facebook things, I would say, who's your favorite teacher? And the list would just come pouring down. I said, how am I going to get all those out here? So I got a lot of teachers listed down here, and a few of the more favorite that I kept hearing over and over again. I kind of created some images. I'm an abstract painter. Portraits is not my thing, but I did the best I could, and I don't know, this man affected a lot of us too. I was always afraid of him. So I was always good. And I saw him at the barber shop, swept the hair underneath them all the time, and his wife is a great lady as well. So all the boluses are here. Thanks.
Yay!
Debbie changed word. Debbie changed. So she said, you know, Debbie said, you know, you need Perry Palmer in there. And you need Bob Green in there. So, where am I going to put him? So I made this smaller, stuck him in there. Perry's in Biloxi, Mississippi, playing in a casino, still in music. I mailed his poster yesterday. Bob is no longer with us, but during our time in school here in the early 69, 70, they were in the bands and all those kind of things. So that was kind of important. I had to take care of the band. So I got something in there that was for you.
Mr. Solinsky?
This changed my life. Being on West Side Story, Mr. Reed said, I got a role for you. And it wasn't kidding, it was more than just musical, it was for life. So I had to get that in, and I'm still good friends with the other leads, Mary DeLucio, right there, and where's the Majorks? They here? There's Dave. Is Pam Rodney here? I didn't see her today. Saw her last night, so that was always a great experience for me, and I still, when I'm going out to do a sales pitch, I put on West Side Story and start getting the rumble ready. West Side Story, or I mean, How to Succeed in Business. I saw these guys do this.